Hello and welcome to IGCSE Sudarshan Studio. This is your friend Sudarshan here, and we are going to solve IGCSE Cambridge Biology 0610/11 multiple choice core paper. The series is for May and June 2025 that we are doing. We have 40 questions and the duration to finish the paper is 45. Please remember students, you will get a question paper, along with that you will get an OMR sheet. OMR sheet, on that or on OMR sheet already your name will be printed, okay, and candidate number as well as the center number will be there. But do check it once again, cross check that your name is proper according to the mark entry or statement of marks. Okay, now when you get an OMR sheet, please fill the OMR sheet with the soft pencil, or basically you're putting the answers, you're writing, bubbling the bubbles with a pencil here. Use a proper clean eraser. Now this paper is multiple choice question. 40 questions are there. You have complete 4 options A, B, C, D. Any one of it will be the correct one answer, right? There are no negative marking. You have to bubble or put the correct answer with the help of soft pencil. OMR sheet, the bubble you need to do in this way, okay? Don't do this kind of thing. Now, to check the number, name and candidate number and all, do not use correction fluid. Do not write anything on the barcode. You may use calculator, and very important is you can do the rough work on the end of the paper, right? This is the QR code. I'll tell you in the end of this video the purpose of the QR code. Part 1, we have completed question 1 to 10. In part 2 video, we have covered question 11 to 20. This is part 3 video, and we are going to cover question 21 to 30. For previous video, please check out the playlist of biology here. So under playlist of biology or bio, all the videos related to this question paper or how to solve it, tips and tricks, everything will be there under the playlist of biology. Okay, any doubts, anything that you're not able to answer, or tips for the examination, you can put it in the comment box. I'll be happy to help you. Fine. So let's go directly to our question number 21, right? So we did this all the things. Moving to directly to our page 20 there, page number 10 and question number 21. Now the diagram shows apparatus that was used to investigate germination in seed. Wire mesh is there, a ruler is there, a seed we have, the chemical which absorb the gas, and colored liquid. Sometimes in the extended version you will get, during the this topic is related to respiration, no, you'll get an insect here, a live woodlock or a grasshopper will be there, and which is respiring. They will ask you the color, to which side the color will be moving. Sometimes either it will be in ADP or in theory. Fine. Okay, so which other substance must present in test tube for seed to germinate? So seed to germinate, what is the requirement for germination? Is it chlorophyll? So this option is wrong. No. Is it carbon dioxide? No. Chlorophyll and oxygen, chlorophyll and seed, never. Okay, so the odd one here, O2 and water is the most important thing for the germination of the seed. Okay, next one, which is a product of anaerobic respiration in yeast? Anaerobic respiration, that means without oxygen, and yeast survive on what? It survive on glucose, right? And this glucose, in absence of oxygen, get converted into, any guess? Okay, alcohol. Okay, C2H5OH, ethanol. Lactic acid is also anaerobic, but it is in the muscles. Okay, oxygen and water are nowhere related to anaerobic here. Okay, lactic acid in muscles basically, so don't worry about that. Now, which organ excretes urea? Bladder, it will store urine. Kidney, something is it related to urea? Lungs, which is doing respiration or breathing. Okay, stomach is with digestion, lungs is with breathing, bladder stores the urine, whereas kidney is one which excretes the urea. Cool, fine. Moving to the next. Which type of pathogen transmission is by direct contact, something person to person directly? Is it contaminated air? No, indirect. Is it contaminated blood when the blood transfusion takes place or blood donation? Okay, something which is coming in direct contact. Contaminated food, spoiled food? Nope. By surface? No. So the answer is blood. So when the contaminated blood, like syringes, whatever we use it in that way, is basically causes a disease called HIV also, right? So contaminated blood can transmit the disease directly. Now the diagram shows a reflex arc, chapter number 12 of coordination and response. Okay. Now which letter on the diagram represent the relay neuron and the sensory neuron? Now relay and new sensory. Many times people or the student get confused which one is relay and which one is sensory. Now please remember sensory here. Sensory will always have a cell body over the axon here, whereas relay do not have such kind of thing. They completely have a cell body here like this, and the dendrites are here. So this is what the relay is. How about motor? Motor is also in this manner, just like relay, fine, but here they have a long axon and then nerve ending in the end. This is what the motor will look like. So I'll tell you which one is motor. The P1, which is taking the signals from the sensory organ. Let's imagine here it is a skin. So this is taking, sometimes they'll ask you to put arrow in theory paper. So here the transmission, right? This is sensory. So we have P is a sensory, right? So this is the answer here. It is only the one odd. Okay, D, got the answer. P is sensory, and this one, no, this Q is basically a relay, and R, which is connected to the effector here, is basically a motor. Okay, remember this one. Very easy part. This was bit easy. Now, which hormone is produced by pancreas? Pancreas are producing which kind of hormone? Something related or control the sugar in our body. So the pancreas releases a hormone called as insulin. Adrenaline is also a hormone, but it will help you to fight or flight the situation. Either face the situation or fight the situation. Okay, run away from the situation. Estrogen, progesterone is with the sex linked organ, right? Ovaries and testes. So nothing with this one. Okay, moving to the 27th question. Which statement describe correct example of tropic response? Tropic response can be towards light. Basically it means movement of plant towards some responses, like for example light we call phototropism, towards gravity we call it as gravitropism, towards water we called it as hydrotropism. Okay, so now let's see. Gravitropism is the growth of plant roots away from gravity. Gravitropism and plant roots away? No. Right. So plant root towards gravity? Yes. Phototropism is the growth of a plant shoot away from the sunlight. No, it is going towards the sunlight, right? Oxygen helps in that. So it must be phototropism is the growth of plant shoot towards light. So basically 2 and 4 are the correct one. So we see this 2 and 4 with this option D. Okay, moving to the next one. Which statement applies to antibiotics? Antibiotics are the drugs which basically kills bacteria, right? Viruses, they don't work because they have their own RNA and they capture the host DNA, and so they go on replication. So viruses do not do that. They are produced by platelets. Antibiotics are drugs, so nothing with that platelet. See how the Cambridge puts you the correct answer. If you just think logically, no, it's very easy to give the answer here. They are produced by white blood cells. It's a drug, so never can be produced by the WBC. Antibodies they will be. Antibiotics are different. You may get confused. Antibiotics are drugs that we consume, whereas antibodies are naturally prepared by the WBC here. So that is something which kills the bacteria, right? Next, 4 statements about different types of reproductions are listed. Now here, offsprings are formed that are genetically different. Is it true? Yes. Reproduction. Offsprings are formed that are genetically different, and this is related to sexual reproduction. So sexual reproduction, you have gametes of X and X or X and Y. So either you will have XX, correct, or XY. So are they different genetically? Yes, offsprings are different. Like me, you, we are all different from our parents. They are different from their parents. So it's completely different here. So the second one is, are genetically identical? Are we genetically identical in this condition? No, right? Okay. It only occurs in animals. No, it also occurs in plants. The nuclei of two gametes fuse in fertilization. Sexual reproduction itself, that is, two nuclei fuse together to form zygote, and the process called as fertilization. So yes, two gametes fuse in fertilization, formation of zygote takes place. That means 1 and 4 is the correct. That represents B1. I hope you got your answer here. Moving to the 30th question. What happens to the uterus lining at the start of menstrual cycle? The uterus lining break down. That is what the starting of menstrual cycle, right? Bleeding for 3 to 5 days. And the uterus, that means the uterus lining has broken down. So that's the correct answer here. No need of going for the rest of this. You got your answer, right? So we, in this part 3 video, we have completed question from 21 to 30. We'll put an end here for this part 3 video. But before that, I would like you to just check out this QR code. The QR code here on the question paper is for some purpose. You have the privilege of having the access of internet and learning from various different online or offline platforms. But in my village, there are few schools which do not have that access. Earlier there were some school also. There was some school, but now at this present time there is not a single school in my village. The nearest school is 18 kilometers away, and the students are not able to reach there. So my humble request is to please donate your minimum 10 rupees towards the education of such students, those who do not have such kind of privilege like you. I hope you'll be able to support this. I know 10 rupees are very small amount, but if you can afford it, please you can donate on this QR code, because nothing is small in donating or helping someone. My only aim or my dream is to help them either by making some small educational institute where they can learn some basic skills of life, English, as well as some science, so that they can pursue their higher education, or we can support them with the scholarship. If you can do this, then please do it. But if you are not able to donate minimum 10 rupees, no issues, there are no force, nothing. You can just share this video with your friends, families, and with those students who are preparing for the IGCSE board examination, which will be in Feb month, or for the May and June series students. I hope this message is clear. Thank you for watching and being till the last end, being patient. Any suggestions, any doubts, please put it in the comment box. I'll be happy to help you out. Thanks a lot for joining IGCSE Biology paper year. Take a very good care of yourself and your family, because they are the most important people in your life. Take care. Bye.